Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Cody Parent, the Senior Director of Esports Operations and GM and Head Coach for Pacers Gaming, the professional NBA 2K League franchise for the Indiana Pacers. I hope you enjoy this NBA 2K20 badge breakdown series. Let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, I have Bobby Buckets with me, one of our players on Pacers Gaming. How's it going, Bobby?
What's up, Cody? What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
we're excited. This is the first time we've ever done one of these badge breakdowns. Here's how it's going to work. I'll start the clock. We're going to put 5 minutes on the clock, and we're going to run through as many things as we can talk about the badge to make sure you guys know what you're working with and maybe how to work with it best in 2K20. So you ready to go, Bobby?
Yep, let's get it.
All right, let me start the timer here. You should probably see it popping up on screen. And boom. Here we go. So, Hot Zone Hunter is our badge. It boosts the shot percentage for attempts taken in a player's favorite spots. Shots that are taken in a player's hot zones are given a boost. So, Bobby, in 2K, we know there's hot, neutral, and cold zones in 2K. What else does everyone need to know?
Yeah. So just with this badge, they gotta know no matter what, if you want to use this badge, you have to get your hot zones. So you gotta make sure it's the red in those spots, and that's where this badge will activate. So how do you get those? For most of it you have to make a certain amount of shots in different game modes. So for instance, Pro Am and part or Pro Am and Rec, those ones translate. So say I think it's like if you shoot 40% or above, or maybe 50%, something like
That sounds
that.
right. Yep.
Yep. In a certain spot, then you'll get hot zone, and then once you put that badge on, it'll activate. So you just got to grind it in those modes. Park is its own separate one, and micro is separate. It was different at the beginning of the year, so it can change, but just kind of making sure you got the hot zones, and then
Yep.
I think that's knowing when they'll activate.
Exactly. Good point. And to check your hot zones, I know you can check them in your My Court. So if you go in, you can press select and you can see all of your hot zones. So you know if it's hot, cold, or neutral and where you need to work on it in your game modes too. Um,
You can
so,
check on your player card too, and
oh,
then
that's
go
a
to the
good point. Yep.
Yep, go to your player card and it'll tell you the different modes. It'll say park, pro am, and I think micro.
Perfect. There you go. And Bobby, what types of players would you use Hot Zone Hunter on?
Yeah. I would say any type of shooting build, whether, PG, a stretch, sharps, popping centers, just as long as you have a decent amount of shooting badges, I would definitely use it. I think it's one of the best shooting badges on the game. So
And then how high would you rank it up if you could, or depending on your build, would you leave it at lower ranks or does it matter?
yeah, I would say if you have enough badges, and you can get them Hall of Fame, I'll go Hall of Fame on it. But if you don't, then I would say as high as you can, depending on your badge. So I think Quick Draw is probably one of the most important ones, shooting badges. But Hot Zone Hunter, if you have 10 shooting badges, I'll put Gold Hot Zone Hunter over having like Silver Corner, Silver can shoot. But you got to make sure you have your hot zones or it's useless.
Yep, and that's one of our diamond shooting badges that we always talk about over on the Pacers gaming channel too. So definitely one of the best shooting badges in the game. Something else that I wrote down about this badge is the lower your 3-point rating, the bigger the increase in your 3-point shooting success. So if you have a really low rating, I know on 2K Lab they tested this badge, and you could see an 8 to 9% increase in your 3-point shots if you have your hot zones on. So definitely important to get those hot zones. What else, Bobby? Any other thoughts here? Do you
Yeah.
that you can think of?
Yeah, so I think going along with that, so that's where I think it's even more important. When you only have maybe 10 shooting badges, can't have Hall of Fame. But you go gold, that's where it's kind of more better over corner specialists and like catch and shoot and stuff like that. So I use it on like my playmaking glass because I only had 10 shooting badges. But like you said, that extra boost, as long as you grind your hot spots, and it's really going to give you that boost. And then kind of um, one of the keys I would say about this badge too is you can lose your hot zones if you
Yes.
don't shoot well in spots. So you don't want to go into like rec or something pro am park and just kind of messing around taking bad shots because you lose your hot zones, and then I mean you got to take the badge off at that point. So definitely got to be smart with the shots you take in to make sure you don't lose those hot zones.
Exactly. Great point. We're under a minute here, so I do want to let people know that we made a Hot Zone Hunter video on the Pacers Gaming channel. I'll link that below. And then, of course, 2K Lab has made multiple Hot Zone Hunter videos. I'll try to find those and link them below, and then you can check out the 2K Lab website for sure, too. So, any last thoughts? We're at 30 seconds, Bobby. Hot Zone Hunter. I think that pretty much covers it, right?
Yeah, I think so. One of the best shooting badges. Got to grind the hot zones. Don't lose your hot zones, and I don't know. That's much I got. You better not have a cold zone. I'll tell you that right now, because
No.
then your shooting goes down. So
For sure. It looks like Swizz today might have had a cold zone in our scrims. So shout out to Swizz. We got to work on that hot zone hunter badge. But looks like we're counting down 3, 2, 1. Bobby, I appreciate you for being my first guest, first badge ever covered on my channel, Hot Zone Hunter. Bobby, where can everybody find you on social media? And are you making a YouTube? I know everybody wants to know where's your channel.
yeah, so I got on my YouTube. It's just Bobby Buckets with a space. I have some of my old pro am videos, video I made trying to make the league and stuff like that, or when I got drafted. So I plan on once I figure some things out, I'll start uploading different types of videos on my YouTube, and then you can find me on Twitter at Bobby Jones underscore 23. So I'll always keep everything updated on there. So.
Perfect. We're holding him to it. He's going to be putting out some more content on his YouTube channel soon, so make sure you guys go support him. Appreciate you watching this video. Let us know down in the comments what you thought about Hot Zone Hunter, what we got right, what we got wrong, and stay tuned for the next badge breakdown. For Bobby and Cody, we'll see you next time.